We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's the first of four between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Cordero, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Zach Gatlin will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's the pitch. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Defoe is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. So a fairly painless top of the first, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Patrick Corbin gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Now at the plate, Victor Mesa. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First offering on its way. There's a strike. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a 4th.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Into the box, Christian Athamas. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Athamas is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Garrett Cooper.
Standing in, Garrett Cooper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still no score. Here's Matt Adams now. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year.
Matt Adams.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. The 2-2. Hit well towards the hole. Optimus from shallow right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
So striding forward now, Domingo Santana. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. High in the air down the right field line. Cordero is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Wilmer Flores.
Settling in now, Wilmer Flores. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Frankie Cordero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Frankie Cordero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Sharp ground ball to third, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box now, Magneuris Sierra. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 6 home runs and 31 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Batting 7, the shortstop, number 12.
Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Vilma. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Flying softly out toward left center. And that's going to get down out there. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Randy Cesar. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. On the ground to the right side. Alchemist right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder, Moses Sierra.
So stepping in, Moses Sierra. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Pops this one up. Cooper over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Patrick Corbin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Pulled softly out toward right. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Wilmer Defoe, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Nats leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach
Leading off for the
Gatlin.
Marlins, pitcher, Zach Gatlin.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Softly on a line to third. And there's one down now. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Ready for another chance? Victor Mesa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Bases are empty, one man out. Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Standing in now, Christian Athamas. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Softly hit out to short. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the hook back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box, Garrett Cooper, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Mesa on second. Athamas is over at first with one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Squared that one up just a little late. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Right fielder number 33, Frankie Cordero.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Frankie Cordero. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. The relay, and this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. Strike one to start the at-bat. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Still only one out in the inning. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. One run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in two more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. In now, Magneuris Sierra as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 12.
So coming to the plate, Angel Bielma looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch, very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Here it comes on 0-2 to the left side, but it's well foul. 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Into the box now, Randy Cesar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
From the belt, the pitch. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. The next 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Marlins on top, 6-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6. But base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Cold strike 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No strike. Hit hard to the right side. Optimus from the outfield grass. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 16, Domingo Santana.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
He's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nationals gone in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stepping in, Zach Gatlin.
Leading off for
Even though they're up by
Marlins,
a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Rounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
now batting, center fielder, Victor Mesa.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Victor Mesa. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, Devo, that's great hustle out of the box right there. Shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make a play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Into the box, Christian Optimus. On a line, that's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Now the National skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Matt Grace answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Garrett Cooper. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Grace, a California-born ball player. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Sierra on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Right fielder number 33.
Digging in and looking for more, Frankie Cordero. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Sliced down the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Rendon on the move, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Marlins lead this one 7-0. So striding in, Wilmer Flores. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Dribbled up the line. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Villalma backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. 1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Kurt Suzuki. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Suzuki, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Down the third baseline. On the first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away. And here's that one again with Showtrack. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Stepping in now, Moses Sierra. As he'll swing and pop it in the air right near home plate. Alfaro has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Hit out towards second. Bifo is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Digging in once again, Magneuris Sierra, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a A strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Randy Cesar towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Adam Eaton will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Eaton carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. There's one. On to first, the double play.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-0 is fastball down below the knees.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. Two out, nobody on. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Defoe leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped up, Optimus trying to get there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, last pitch was 94. Then you pull the string 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 7 and the Nationals nothing. Coda Glover gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Zach Gatlin, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Santana coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Center fielder number 7, Victor Mesa.
Stepping in, Victor Mesa. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Glover, just 24 years of age. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box now, Christian Optimus. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. One 0 count. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Sierra giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Stepping in now, Frankie Cordero, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Cordero hits a little over the 270 mark. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And 2, here it is. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they're still in control, 7-0. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cordero on the move. 2 down.
Now batting, captain Kurt Suzuki.
Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cordero going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Everybody in the park, including me, was wondering if this thing was out of here when it left the bat.
Well, Matt, I thought it definitely had the height. It just didn't have the distance. The outfielder gives it a great effort, but it's just out of his reach. But he does get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a double.
Digging in, Moses Sierra, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. Suzuki on third with 2 out. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, there's still time left in this one, Giro. With that base hit here in the 7th inning, they're still trailing, but at least they've got a fighting chance.
Yeah, hopefully this offense, Dan, finds its focus now from the 7th inning on after that RBI knock right there, and they put together a bunch of good ABs.
Ryan Zimmerman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Miguel Delgaizo will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Miguel Delgaizo.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cordero going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. Miami's out in front, 7-1. Number 60 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 60.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Jorge Alfaro.
He's set and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A high fastball is in there. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Popped him up. Defoe moving to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Magneuris Sierra.
Striding into the box, Magneuris Sierra. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Sierra has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 12.
Now at the plate, Angel Vielma. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First delivery to him on the way. Line softly toward the hole. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box now, Randy Cesar. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're on top 7-1. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Juan Soto. He'll start us off in the 8th.
22.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
2-2. Into the corner and slicing it foul. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. And now for Washington, Wilmer Defoe. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time. Here now the 2-2. Left side. Vilma comes up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're down 7-1. Austin Noah is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Center fielder number 7, Victor Mesa.
Ready once again, Victor Mesa. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. The 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Sierra moves over. 1 down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Christian Optimus.
Standing in, Christian Optimus. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Stepping up now, Garrett Cooper. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 1. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In now, Frankie Cordero, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Little dribbler down the line. He's got to hurry, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Marlins on top, 7-1. Now the famous neon of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Jose Quezada comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Matt Adams now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Domingo Santana.
Striding in now for the Nats, Domingo Santana, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Miami get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Zach Gatlin earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Patrick Corbin couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time to the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Comer Metro Rail Station.